game here. I'm gonna hit start to exit out of a cinematic, and that's when we'll do it. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. So Dark Souls 2 is a little different from Dark Souls 1. Well, a lot different. But as far as the beginning, they actually include the character creation after you started playing. So the official start time is once you start moving for this. So everybody just names their character like H or L or K or something really short. And unfortunately, even though it does have some busted character creation, it's not time efficient too. All right, here we go. Give me a name. Chat. Excellent. There we go. Your chat. So there's a bunch of classes again. They have a new one called Explorer, which starts you with a bunch of consumables, which are handy early on. And I chose as a starting item something called a Bonfire Ascetic, which in this game you can basically respawn bosses as like one new game level higher, just by kind of like burning an item at a checkpoint. They yield more souls, and they are harder to fight. And this run takes advantage of that in the sense that there's basically, the game's divided into 2 halves, and to get past the first half, you either need to kill 4 story bosses that are at the end of these huge areas, or you just need to get 1 million souls. So this route picks the boss that's closest to a checkpoint that you can just respawn really quickly, and kills him 4 times and gets 1 million souls, and then proceeds with the other half of the game. We're killing this guy because he has armor that gives you more souls.
Dude, he's just chilling. Leave him alone.
He was. It's okay, because that guy becomes a prick later. Like, at first he's like this like salesman guy who like never makes sales, and he's like, I don't know anything. But if you buy enough stuff from him, he becomes like a jerk, and he sits like this, and he's like, I'm a bitch.
It increases the souls you get, right? One of his armor pieces?
Yeah, all 4 of them. So basically you'll see me, every time I kill a boss, I'm going to equip that armor until it grants me the souls, and then take it off at some opportune time. Just touching bonfires in Dark Souls 2 lets you warp to them, so you don't have to sit. I think, I didn't notice, but I think it gave me all the DLC. Like, if you pre-order the game, they give you a whole bunch of extra weapons. Let's see. Oh, it didn't. It didn't. Good. But I'm going to pop a soul here. Now we're going to do some inventory management. I want only that armor set that I picked up off that guy, so I don't have to worry about equipping other stuff. It's a little slower to do it this way, but whatever. No. Okay, there's a gap, so I didn't want to just keep walking.
Some like hardcore Fantasy Star Online, like run around and item manage.
Wait, I think you just dropped the Traveling Merchant. Was that what you wanted to drop? Or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if that was the guy's outline.
No.
Yeah, he wants to sell Dora armor.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. So they changed how dodging works in Dark Souls 2. Your iframes on your roll are actually tied to a stat, so early on in the game, it's a lot harder to dodge stuff, which kind of sucks because it's obviously not necessary for a speedrun. So when you go kill that boss and you're making them like later new game, like you have to dodge with the base agility is what the stat is.
So does increasing agility change the roll?
Yeah, at certain like levels of upgrade, you actually just get an extra iframe on the roll. So we're just running to the first spot up here, which is next to the first 2 bosses. These guys will hit me, but most of the time that you get by.
There's a lot of checkpoints in this game with the bonfires.
Yeah, they have a lot of
Dark Souls 1. But there's also a lot more enemies in this game too.
Yeah.
Kind of evens out.
I have a harder time with this game personally, but a lot of people say that Dark Souls 1 was harder. So this character has a ring that grants you more souls that we want. So we're gonna buy stuff from her and then kill her, as you do. Equip that club. All right, what's up? Thanks for the club.
Welcome to my club.
Item. And this route is so very specific that if I forget to put on like a piece of armor or forget to put on the ring, like I'll get to the midway point and I will not have enough souls, so we would have to like farm souls. So hopefully I don't forget any of that, but yeah. In Dark Souls 1, you could do a lot of stuff. You could do like equipment and inventory management while actions were happening, like going through a fog gate like that. But you can't. They locked all of that off because it actually created a lot of awesome glitches in 1. You can still like start the action, but you can't finish it until your character is free. Turtle. These next 2 guys are really annoying normally, but you can get them to start poking
those
at
turtles
you.
actually called kappas?
I don't know.
Or common kappa?
They're just turtles.
I like your
Turtle
turtle.
man. Yeah, you can get their armor in the game too.
So here we're heading to the first boss called the Last Giant. We don't care that their race is going extinct. That's it. Oh, I remember what I did now. I'm just taking all these extra stuff off my quick bar because convenience.
Got a magic stick.
This boss is pretty easy. Just kind of a standard. Whoops, I didn't mean to throw that actually, but that's okay.
Hey, what's up?
Oi.
Hi, Nerm.
Here.
Alright. The jump back is like the worst attack that you can do. It gives you no opportunity to just waste time. Ideally, he just kind of steppy stomp spams. Okay, so then we put on the armor. Losing souls in this route isn't horrendously bad, but after a certain point, you don't level up anymore. So if you lose a big chunk of those souls, you're going to be down a lot of levels, and that can make it really hard. As long as you gain the souls, it adds to your total soul count. It's not like I have to hold 1,000,000 souls on myself to gain access to the latter half of the game. This next boss is one of the hardest for a casual playthrough, but there's some fun pro strats that I'll hopefully pull off and not die with. Involving parrying the boss. It's always a scary thing trying to figure out which bosses are parryable.
Yeah, you get him in a specific position to hit him with the catapult thing.
This boss, for whatever reason, hold on. Alright, so he gets extra stunned from a parry, and then you just line him up with it. If he gives me good RNG, I'll kill him right here. No, alright, so that's okay. So I'm gonna have to put on the club and finish him. Yeah, so he just kind of chills here for a while.
You can also destroy that catapult thing he used as well.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't do it fast enough, then he'll probably have it destroyed.
I was about to ask if you were supposed to be naked 10 minutes into the game. So.
Pretty much the whole game. So this is an interesting little drop. You drop down, we're going to get a sword that we're going to use. And they fixed a lot of the save and quit stuff you could do in Dark Souls 1, but for whatever reason, if you drop down particularly here, it will put you back up top. So I don't have to make that run again. And there's an area like transition up there that I need to go through. Chat. Yeah, so that worked good. Otherwise, you have to run all the way back around, and that is significant time there. Alright. So I'm going to go back and level up, upgrade some weapons, get a weapon. We're going to use 2 primary weapons from this point on. There's the Rapier, which is a very high dex weapon. It scales a lot with dexterity. And then the Drangleic Sword, which I picked up off that corpse, which also scales well with dex. I have to open that blacksmith door. and then sit at a bonfire for the blacksmith to actually move, and then I can interact with him and stuff.
Yeah, and whenever he rests at a bonfire, it resets that whole area. So if he's in the central hub, it's going to reset the central hub when he rests.
Right. Okay, so we're going to upgrade the rapier too. I'm also going to grab a bow that's in here. I grabbed 10 fire arrows right after the last giant boss, and we'll use them later on. We're going to level up a bit. Dialogue. 12 dex, and then endurance. That's good.
So how optimized is the route in this game? I mean, it seems very dynamic with the stats and equipment.
Right, yeah. They get pretty optimized pretty fast. This one, there's definitely some new things that I haven't included in this
They keep
run.
adding patches and shit too.
Yeah,
Right.
it changes a lot
Piece of
because
shit.
like I'm gonna go into DLC content just to get some upgrade materials because they're super fast. So we just have to keep watching out for things like that. All right, and I'll
The
explain
80% was quite a ways different before
Oh,
they
yeah.
patched it.
Oh yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was like under 20 minutes.
Yeah, world record for any percent is 16 minutes.
Is it not feasible to stay at a previous version? Or?
Some people do.
You can delete the patch
glitches
or
are, they're crazy out of bounds glitches and speed
Okay.
boosts. Yeah, here.
You have like a latest version category.
Yeah, this is current patch any percent
You
basically.
can't do a lot of those things.
Alright, cool. Yeah, this area is a real pain. If you're running and you fall off of like a ledge, it will actually roll you. So if you like are just going a little bit too fast and you drop off, it'll just roll you off a ledge. This lizard has some upgrade materials that I want. Alright, cool. And then we're heading ultimately to, there's that roll I was talking about. We're heading ultimately to the boss that we're going to kill 4 times, which conveniently is, he's placed right before the entrance to the DLC that we need to go to, so we're just going to...
Yeah, there's 2 bonfires there. I don't know why they put 2 of them there.
Yeah.
They're like right next to each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. It's like this tiny area where the boss is, but they have 2 checkpoints like 30 feet away from each other. Not that close, but pretty much. I'll touch this for safety. This place is also a really nasty place first playthrough because you can't see anything. It's so dark.
The big maze too.
But luckily you can speed run through it in like 20 seconds. It's great. There's a risky jump here I'm going to go for. Okay,
There you
you
go.
can die there really easily. There's a notorious inconsistency with the jumps in this game, so much that they've been labeled baby jumps because sometimes the game just does not, I don't know. We can't entirely figure it out, but the game will not consistently jump you the same distance.
The jumps work differently in this game compared to Dark Souls.
Yeah,
1.
it's really weird. I'm going to pick up this item here. It's a bunch of life gems. Another difference from Dark Souls 1 is Dark Souls 1, the only real way you could heal was with the Estus Flask, which every bonfire gave you like 5, or Humanity, which were like farmable, kind of rare consumables that full heal you. And this you can purchase life gems, which are like slow heals over time that you can get a crap ton of.
They let you move around a little bit when you use them.
Yeah.
Compared to Estus Flask where you have to stay in place.
So you basically never use Estus Flask in these runs. Come on. This will poison me, which isn't the worst thing, but it's annoying. Also, these guys that
Those
spawn
guys are not
will,
very friendly.
they'll just one shot
Jeez.
grab you. Alright, cool. So this is I touched that other bonfire, and then there's one right here. And this is like right next to the boss, so efficiency hype.
My first playthrough, I burned so many human effigies fighting this stupid boss.
Alright.
Wood.
Alright, so this is the boss that we're going to fight 4 times ultimately. We're going to fight him once here, but this is aromatic ooze I'm applying there, which you get as the explorer class. This boss is pretty easy. Problem is later when I'm fighting him, he'll kill me in one hit, so one fuck up is bad.
Yeah, you need to be aware of that fire so you don't step on it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see the hammer.
That's where most of the boss
I
comes
was,
in.
I was like watching the camera, like, what
Come
do
on.
we do? And I looked down and chat, like,
I think really cool.
For what?
Is this one?
So like Dark Souls 1, you can just abuse iframes and stand right in the line of attacks. It doesn't make too much of a deal as long as your rolls are timed okay. Okay, that's an AoE. Oh, that's okay. When I come back here later, I'm actually going to be using a similar ring from Dark Souls 1, the Red Tearstone ring, which gives you much less of a damage boost in this game, though. I'm gonna kill him.
Kill.
So I wasn't too worried that I was already at 20% health, because you do the whole fight like that 3 times in a row. Much longer, too. So we got a bunch of souls there, and now we head into the DLC, which are all accessed by these magical fountain snake things. This is a pretty scary part of the run because you're definitely intended to be a lot higher level and capable of actually dealing damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
About during the
this
best
on the
run.
bar,
World record.
and I'm gonna waste time here doing some stuff here. Need that. Alright, this is the only area that we use the bow, and we use it. This is kind of like a Zelda take on Dark Souls, because there's a lot of like puzzles where you shoot switches and it activates this and that, and things like that. So it's the only reason I have the bow is to shoot a couple of switches here and there. But there are lots of very risky spots in here where I could very easily drop all 70,000 of these juicy souls.
Now, do you have to accumulate all 1 million souls at one time,
Nope.
or just?
No, there's a stat called Soul Memory in the top right there, 127. So
Okay.
that just
That shows how much you collected total, even if
Over
you
the
lost
course of the
them.
entire run.
oh, I didn't equip arrows. That's the problem. I thought I did. I'm gonna go by this guy. Play a little safe here.
Got an arrow in the bag.
No big deal.
Arrow to the
Oh, I put crossbow bolts on. I don't even know why I had those, but whatever. Try it again. Okay, there we go. And I need to wait just a sec. Plop. There's tons of archers in this area, so I just need to keep moving. Things like puking all over you and stuff.
No biggies.
Yeah, I know about the DLC. Looks pretty good though.
This is when I plan on playing Dark Souls 2 again, I'll
Pretty much.
There's a scripted little thing where a dragon kills some guys on the bridge.
This is the first DLC, right?
Alright. Here I'm going to need to use these items called Alluring Skulls. They're basically like shiny objects that attract enemies for a few seconds. They're very necessary in this part because I'm going to be surrounded by a ton of guys that I need to loot stuff around. So here we're going to shoot this switch. Right, and just to save an arrow, I'm going to punch or parry that. And that switch is essentially turning that circular doorway in the background there. And so while it's turning, I can do other things. That's there we go. All right, so that should be good. So we need to rotate that 3 times to make a doorway for us. And here there's like 4 of these guys that need to look at that shiny skull and like it.
I'm guessing if they see you, you're basically dead.
They'll see me, but as long as they see that also, that's what matters. So that'll keep them distracted for a second. I need to keep. Sorry, what? Oh. I'm gonna need to run over here for a sec.
I heard that the first DLC was pretty easy and the second one was like really, really hard.
Okay. All right. I need to make sure that we're
Go,
going
go,
with it.
go.
Yeah, you see that over there too, right?
Because he has to stop and shoot that thing at the top.
Right. Yeah.
So you really
thing
can't
is-
do that when 4 guys are on him.
It's so.
Oh.
He wants
What's
you.
up, guys? That's alright.
Have to go around, I guess.
That's right. There's a skull. Oh fuck! The caster's got.
Go, 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 go.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not very friendly.
Just heal here. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Ugh, really scary because yeah, if you lose those souls, you lose a lot of damage on the boss we had to. It's not over yet though. More scary parts. This one is just kind of luck of the draw as to how this guy that I'm running by is going to react. But I need these items, which are in the middle of spikes, which is cool. All right, cool.
Ghosts.
Good, you let me go.
New Londo all over again.
Alrighty. Excuse me. Oh shit. That guy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. I never get stuck here, so I don't know what's even here.
Leroy
Just
Jenkins.
yeah, just fucking pretty much.
Fine, you're fine.
Wow. All right. Well, that was scary.
This has never happened before.
Make it interesting.
Yeah, I've never not gotten past that guy on the stairs. You can just run right by him. Alright. But most of the risk is gone now, for this area anyways. I'm also going to put Homeward Bones, which is teleport you back to checkpoints, on there. Jump here. Alright, and our final, we're just been picking up upgrade materials this whole time, and the last chunk of them is going to be in here. No pun intended, because they're called chunks. Anyways, distract this guy here, get a soul here, distract these guys. Even though it's in the ceiling, they're like trying to attack it. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. No. Yeah, look at that thing over there. It's okay, he's gonna look at it. Alright, good. Cool.
Whew.
That's most of the scary stuff. I do have to. Killing the boss is fine because getting back in and like picking up my souls if I die to him is not really an issue. Now we're gonna run around and upgrade stuff and do some maintenance before we head down to the boss. Alright, there's a Dragon Leg sword. And those 2 weapons, as they are, will carry us to the end of the run. 13 strength, 24 dex. Rest in endurance. Endurance is really important just so if you happen to attack too many times, then you have extra leeway for dodging and stuff. Okay, I've got 2 of these.
This is not a cat, it's a bug.
Oh no, I was talking about the one above it, but that one.
Which one was it?
The green.
Oh god.
So in Dark Souls 1 and 2, two-handing actually like modifies your strength. So even if you don't have I don't have enough strength to one-hand this weapon, but if I two-hand it, I do because since you're using 2 arms.
It's 50% more strength, right?
In this, yeah, it's 50%, I believe. This is we're unpetrifying this lady, and the only reason we're doing that is so that we can access that switch. But we're also going to kill her because we want more souls. So even though she's been petrified for who knows how long, rip. Please. All right. Thank you.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So normally you pull the switch and then you get ambushed, and it's like, holy shit, I'm screwed. But there's skulls, and they like skulls, so.
Wow.
More skulls, and then there's a frog here. That
Holy shit.
Bye.
Petrifying ninja.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those things will spew gas where they can petrify you.
Yeah,
And
they're not too risky, but
they die pretty fast too.
yeah. All Alright, so now we are running to get the red tier centering in this game, which is unfortunately horrendously nerfed. It deals like 20% extra damage when you're under 20% health. It's not enough of a game changer to use it on most bosses. But because the one that we're going to be using a bonfire aesthetic and respawning him, he's going to hit hard enough that we would die in one hit anyways. And there's an easy setup, so we'll use it. We also need this checkpoint later to access the later half of the game.
Interesting moments.
Scraping.
Yeah, I've never really heard anything like that.
Everyone just looks at me.
I've heard a lot of strange noises ever since I
It sounded like a dog trying to jump up the wall.
Alright, there's the ring.
Were you like trying to chase a laser
I'm
point?
back.
You guys don't need like a Chloranthy ring +1 or anything? Or?
Nope, no Chloranthy ring in this run at all, actually.
Everybody's talking about the ring.
It's cool. Harold was just trying to climb the wall, I guess.
I just got to the part where everyone in the room just looked right.
So yesterday on my PB of this worked out perfectly that I purchased these items from this NPC, as you do. And then, so this area that's shrouded in mist is full of invisible NPCs. Like that!
Oh.
Go back.
So, he did that after I purchased everything, which was great. But now I have to go back there, so... That's just annoying. I've actually only had that happen twice, this time and last night. So... It's never happened before.
No.
Oops.
Get him.
I don't know why. I must be doing something differently. Maybe I'm not hugging left enough, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah, I've seen it where that guy just waits around and doesn't do anything
Yeah.
for like a minute.
Let's see. I don't even know if I can see if he's coming. Doesn't look like
Sometimes
he's
he'll
there.
get stuck on that wall.
Alright, so we just find this is a bunch of
Gold pine red.
gold pine resin, which is another thing I can enchant my weapon with for more damage.
You can't die while you're in that shop menu, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he can just backstab you through the menu and be like, fuck your sales.
Yeah, there's no pause or anything.
Alright, so now we're gonna go,
Of course, as like posted, you died image.
of course.
I mean, I might have too. But
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Alright. Oh, I almost forgot. We have a whole nother boss to kill somewhere else before we kill that boss. So,
Another acidic.
yeah. So we have to go through another area to kill a boss, which is really rough your first playthrough because it's 3 separate enemies. But we have a really OP setup now, and we have to kill him for souls anyways to reach 1 million. Plus there's one of those items we need to push that boss, respawn that boss one more time. And it's like right after the boss, so...
People are saying that it's possible that they patched the enemies and NPCs in the forest because it's been happening to a lot of people lately.
Oh, really?
better than sitting on the floor.
I don't know, man.
Just saying.
You don't know my lifestyle. I'll take it.
Now he's got a blanket.
I hate to be a huge bitch, but could we get the fan off for a little bit?
The light's gonna turn off with it.
Oh.
But we got.
Oh my god, natural light?
Oh, what is this?
I'm so susceptible to cold.
Yeah,
How's
me too. I didn't want to
Is
see
that
you
okay?
last night.
Whoops.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
We're good.
better.
At
I
least
don't know why I
stick
said
it
yeah.
in my
How's
ass in the blender.
the lighting
Lobos.
on the camera?
The fan, the draft
Oh,
kind
see,
of dries
on
out
here.
his eyes.
Because I can't take focus.
You don't know me, Kenny.
Whatever.
Alright,
And this is the point where we're all blinded. And
so I found this spot like my first playthrough, and it made it everything way easier
yeah,
because these guys will jump up here, but for whatever reason,
Asa and I have a
their hitbox does not hit here. So you
That's
just
all good.
get some hits in.
Lobos and everyone is now still alive.
Great. That's actually bad because I can actually kill that guy before the third one even jumps up here.
They both
Yeah.
No,
You got the wrong one to jump up. You can still hit
the
him.
next one will. Oh shit. Double speedrun strats.
Speedruns.
Come on.
Excellent.
Okay, and he's
Nice.
there. Alright, I need
Keep
this.
stats. Strats.
Okay.
He's got to equip this armor every
Yeah.
time. So
I can't
it's
forget
a soul
that,
increase.
or yeah, we'll waste a lot of time later.
You get bonus souls or something? with that
Mhm.
armor? Okay.
Every piece of armor gives you, of that particular armor set, gives you more souls.
And you have a chance after defeating the boss to quickly switch.
Uh-huh. There's enough time as long as you remember and do it quickly. They also made Dark Souls 2 a lot harder for speedrunners because in Dark Souls 1 you could start performing an action, like any action, opening a door, interacting with a switch like this, and you would just be invulnerable the whole time. But now it's like you have like a second or two where you're just you can get knocked out of it and it undoes
And if
it.
you sometimes double click it when you're going through like the mist, then you restart the animation.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't
People are
figure
saying,
that one
"Holy
out.
shit, you removed the gear."
Yeah. There's a particular boss that they just flooded with enemies right before it. It's basically like anti-speedrunner Valley, but there's still speedrun strats for it, so we prevail. Oops. Alright, so the item I need is over here. Hopefully I don't fall to my death. That was really close, actually.
You see?
I was like
Just
rolling
Almost
into...
looks like
Alright.
Jesus.
Well, this is Jesus now.
You have like a glowing light right under you.
Praise the sun! Alright.
Can we get a roll call real quick?
What? Oh, Square Wave?
Kara Jr.
Lobos?
Crack attack.
Asa.
Pixel okay?
Duckfist.
Alright. I'll go ahead and spin these souls. Deuce-con! Oh god!
Why doesn't he have a hat?
Threw it in the victory pose.
Alright, so now we're gonna go kill this boss 3 more times.
Is the water man?
Wow, weird.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you burn the
Which-
bonfire
which
aesthetic.
real life? Oh yeah, there's water. Okay.
What is done cannot be undone. No, whatever. That's their weird way of saying you're now the whole area is permanently in New Game Plus basically for now. Even the enemies and all that. Oh, I'm being really slow here. That's okay. Put that on. Oh shit! I also need. I didn't use I got this ring in the DLC. It's called Flynn's Ring. Basically, the lower you level your equip load capacity, the more damage you'll do. So since we never do that, we'll do much good damage. All right, so we're gonna just step in the fire for a second, roll out, and then it's a bunch of stressful fights back to back. And this is all just stamina management and good dodging. And not walking into fire, which I've absolutely done on multiple occasions. This is scary. I'm not in a good spot right now. I would like to not roll into fire. He's gonna AoE. Damn it. We should be good. Cool. Nice one. I typically heal here just in case, because if you get poisoned on the way back, you cannot heal fast enough to survive. And even though you won't lose the souls or anything, it's just, safety strats. Alright, and we just immediately come back here, burn it again, rinse and repeat 2 more times.
So after the first New Game Plus kind of deal he does, it doesn't get too much stronger after that.
Yeah, he gets more
Minimal
health.
increase. Yeah.
And
So
then
he's just basically going to be just a little slightly stronger here.
Deuce needs a mod right now. He's a standbot.
Is there?
Yeah.
some bosses that the fights will change a lot more dramatically. Like they'll add NPCs that spawn in later and all this, but not this guy.
Stone one.
That's a really weird grab attack, and I'm scared of trying to iframe it, so I usually just get away. I love those swipes. Those are easy to dodge.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Yeah, show him.
Come on. Oh,
The ring. The ring. Or something.
the ring.
The ring?
I was told to yell at you the ring.
All the people saying he has the ring.
I have it on. Oh
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
I might be dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
My bad.
Shouldn't have looked at my ring. No, it's okay.
GG, son.
Kinda. I don't know. Somebody said shit.
It's all good. It would have been really bad if I didn't have the soul ring that I needed, because I would be losing out on a bunch of souls. The ring. Nope, my rings are all good.
Oh.
Actually, you guys want to get technical? Chat just killed Chat. That's his character's
Chat.
name.
I'm gonna wait. I need to pick up these souls. Cool. I'm gonna reposition because I hate this. Right.
Oh, so he's just constructed of bodies.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
awesome.
if you watch,
Basically,
there's a guy on his shoulder, his left shoulder, that controls all of his actions. Like he's mimicking the same actions.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see him. That's awesome.
I never noticed that before.
I did.
Very
So
cool
at
character.
half health, he
That's crazy.
is able to use magic stuff like this. So that's when you have to start worrying about it. But he can still just do all of his melee stuff too, which is great. I'm not gonna can. Right.
Nice.
Yeah, don't. If Lobos or if Chat says tell Lobos to do the thing, don't tell him to do the thing. There's no
Well,
boss fight.
yeah, I mean,
Don't do it.
if I didn't have that ring on, it would have been really bad. But we're fine. It's okay. All right, one more time. And then it's awesome because we get to spend like 750,000 souls just leveling. So we go from almost base stats to like God, basically. And it makes, and then the rest of the run is just basically going through the game, which is nice because I don't have to. You just take the normal path and everything. Since I've done a bunch of other speed runs, it's all the same path after the first couple bosses. Alright. Start. A lot of Dark Souls is understanding like the boss AI, and which is, I'm sure it's similar with other games too, but understanding like what attacks they might want to do, like based on where you're positioned and stuff. Like if this guy, if he starts backing up, he's going to keep backing up until I'm a certain distance away. So if I start moving away from him, that'll happen sooner, and then he'll start walking towards me, and then I can trigger him to do another attack, which is just lets me get attacks in faster.
So is your damage consistent, like with the attacks you're doing?
Yeah. It's all. It really depends on like weapons in this. Like Hal's backing away now, so he was wanting to do that. Oops. Some weapons, depending on like where you hit with the weapon, can do different damage.
Yeah, if
but
he's
this is like
dashing, he does more.
this is yeah.
So that stab, I'm assuming, is more than like a slash that you were doing, kind of thing.
I'm using a different weapon. I'm using the rapier here.
Oh, okay.
That other sword.
Sorry, I
The other one slashes.
Yeah, and there are damage types like slash damage, and this is like
Oh,
pierce. So that's why I was using it. Also, the rapiers is faster, so there's that. All right, cool. So I don't need notes anymore.
Does the game have like a pop-up notification that you
Mm-mm.
get 1 million souls?
Nope.
Just no.
Nope. And then we're gonna pop you get consumable souls off of them as well, which gives you a shit ton. Alright. And then we level up a bunch. 40 endurance, 45 dex. Some of this. What do I want? ADP 25. Oops. And strength. More vigor. That's more vigor. Okay, cool. So that's all in there. So I actually need 800 souls. I'm 800 souls off for some reason. Oh wait, I missed popping a boss soul. I know exactly why. It was after the 3 bosses. There's like a gate that you open, and you can just pop that soul there. Not waste any time. But now, off we go. I'm just gonna swap some stuff here as we go. Yep. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't look pretty for the rest of the game.
At least you got Kenny sitting next to you.
Very true. His beard radiates comfort, so that's a good thing. Just gonna do a jump thing. Alright.
Nice.
So normally you come to this door after you kill 4 bosses and it just magically opens, but we're just strong enough, so we just open it normally. Whatever. I guess the developers were like, hey, if people are having too much of a hard time with the game, they can just move on. Who knows? To the harder part of the game. Whatever. That was the DLC area that I just ran by. Actually, the most recent one that they... Actually, you know what I'm going to do right here?
Have they released their DLC yet?
Yeah, that was the 3rd DLC.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make us pretty again. Make us whole.
Yay.
Good.
Thanks to Ace.
I'm going to be Justin Bieber for the rest of the game.
The Beebs.
The Biebs. Alright, so now I have like 33 life gems to last the rest of the game, basically. Depending on how poorly or well I do, I can get close to running out, which kind of sucks. Normally, if you're not killing all the NPCs and stuff, you can purchase an unlimited amount of those life gems from the first hag that I killed. But she's dead, so I can't do that. This is the weirdest... Well, I mean, okay, it's a fine mechanic, but my first playthrough I had absolutely no idea what I did. But to open these doors, you have to kill these guys near these statues. And very subtly, their little soul will go up to the statue like that. Which, I mean, the first time I was playing, there's a bunch of shit going on. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's
You just try
happening.
to kill everything.
Yeah, I'm going to play
It
this.
took me like an hour to figure it out.
Yeah. And then when I got later in the game, I did a full blind run on stream. Everybody was like, how the fuck do you not know what to do at this part? Because you didn't see that little thing happen.
Armor attacking me.
I was fighting guys for like 10 minutes, and then suddenly the doors were opening, and I was like, all right, we're going. That was a good gauntlet or something. The door takes forever to open, though, so we're just going to take a break. Usually once the mammoths get over here, we can start moving.
Oh, people are upset Lobot's not here.
Deuce-bot's here.
Deuce-bot.
I replaced Lobot's brain with Deuce-bot.
If you want, I can bring Duke Fist in there. Never seen that.
Oh boy.
I haven't seen Duke Fist, but you could.
I don't know, that strat command people might forget there's speedruns going on.
Is there a lot of cursing?
No, just amazing strats. Comes up for you.
Oh.
Hard to
Nice.
explain.
It's, yeah, without seeing it.
Alright, so this checkpoint is actually right next to the final 2 bosses, so we need to hit a checkpoint here. So we
Like
can
how
walk back.
gingerly he places his hands on
Yeah, they tried really hard to make it like you're trying to open these doors super slowly and things can attack you while it's happening. And, you know.
Oh, to kind of prevent you from going too
Yeah.
fast. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, here's another spot where you kill things next to the doors and they open.
If you open all the other doors, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, this castle is huge, by the way.
Some of the doors have items, some of them have huge enemies, some of them... I don't even know. I don't want to know anymore. Oops. So this next boss is essentially they took one of the early bosses in the game and just put 2 of them in there, and they're like, all right, now fight them. Now fight 2 of them. But one of them is like an archer that sits atop this tower kind of in the corner of the room. You can get the first guy to knock him down, and he has like way less health, so that's what we're going to do. And it makes the fight way easier. Excuse me.
Move, dude, move.
Oh, God.
Oh! There you go.
Luckily, we got to that first bonfire before we died somewhere. Figures I would die to gravity. That's pretty much my arch nemesis in any game. Does not matter.
Gravity boss.
Even if you can't die to gravity, I
No
will
loss
find a way.
plus 9.82 meters per second squared. Death.
Pretty much. Damn it! I'm not pretty anymore.
Ahead of me.
We still love you.
So
I'm covered in bacon and scabs. It's gross.
It's tasty though. No complaints.
Yeah, tasty's good. I don't know why I tried to go left around that guy that I got stuck on. I always go right, but he looked like he was positioned differently, so it's just making things interesting, you know.
Carry him off the edge.
Yeah, when he's pushing a door, he actually rolls to save a little bit of time.
Yeah. If you roll too early while pushing a door, it'll
restart.
the door will just close itself, and you're like, well. Alright,
I
so
totally have a translated version.
we'll go right around you.
Well then.
I don't know if there were any souls on that I wanted. I actually don't need any more souls for the rest of the game, so
Yeah, I can't go bitch.
fuck them.
It's just extra effort.
So yeah, here's the double Dragon Rider fight.
I'm not worried about like.
I'm clipping through that
like,
pillar, whatever.
This is what I prefer to do like that.
Alright, so,
Ooh, 3 birds.
so there's that, and then this guy gets wrecked hard. That's okay if I take damage.
Not hit too hard.
I was planning on heading over eventually to
Come on.
Del Taco and getting one of the party packs of like 10 soft tacos, 10 burgers.
Okay.
Yes.
The nacho dream going to be real?
Very cool.
Nacho Dream, that's right.
Nacho percent. I don't know if Del Taco has like nachos.
Del Taco has
It
everything.
better have.
I've never been to one. I hear it's good.
We're
It's,
in Taco Bell, that's for
it's
sure.
worth checking out.
Yeah, Deuce took me to it
I was
last
gonna
time.
get chicken salad.
I was hoping that would kill him, but it didn't.
That's what I usually get.
Yeah, luckily a Dragon Rider, because it's an early boss, it doesn't hit that hard.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Does he have the same stats and strength whatnot as the original boss does, or is he everything?
That
One
guy,
of them
no,
does.
they got more health and stuff, because, you know, you're later in the game, all that. As far as I know, anyways. What the?
He's just getting comfy, don't worry about it.
The blue one that shoots,
The Archer one has a lot
Get 'em all
less.
your
yeah,
face.
he has a lot less
It's
health.
getting pretty comfortable here. Yeah. It's-
That's
Right.
Kenny. That's Kenny's fault. This isn't their first interaction.
They go way back. Oh yeah, that's
Hecky.
it's all come back to it now.
So yeah, this is the part in the game where I'm supposed to have been very comfortable with the idea of killing guys near statues to activate them, but I had no idea what the fuck was happening, so chat was like,
This is like
are
the
you
most cryptic
retarded?
part
What are
of
you
the
doing? Oh, that's my face. Let's see. Okay, so like, once you get like halfway through the animation, you have invulnerability, so they just kind of made the beginning of it a little harder. I'm gonna heal just in case. This part, they can be jerks and follow you all the way to the door and just knock you off the door, but it's kind of rare lately.
Sanso just got a 50-32 in game time in Dark Souls.
Oh shit, that's
Wow.
that's
That's
amazing.
Pretty
Yeah.
damn good.
Yeah, that game, the time has not stopped going down, and they're still finding stuff. I don't know what else I can optimize there. So normally you can activate that statue, and that sends this elevator down, and you can just like teleport back, and then. But the speedrun is actually faster to go all the way around, because if you do
Are your feet in the platform?
No. Yeah. Yeah. They absolutely are. No.
Because the button
These are
there.
tiny dumb feet.
if you teleport, you'll get near the elevator, but it won't start moving until you've actually gotten
It takes a while
over
to
there.
go.
So
I got you.
running around, it moves that whole time you're running. So
This is the worst elevator.
this is actually I've literally like gone to the bathroom several times on the speed run.
Right now?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, right now. So I'm just gonna blame the dogs. That's
Yeah,
the
we did
likely
the
excuse.
producers.
Oh, did he shit my pants?
God.
Alright. Now we can teleport back. We needed a key to get access to.
He T-bows when he teleports?
He what? Yeah,
T-bows? I've never.
He does, he does.
I've never noticed that.
Absolutely.
Great, now I can't unsee that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
So this next boss is really cool. It's the one they showed off like before the game came out. It's this golem mirror knight that they decided to rename Looking Glass Knight because I guess it sounded more medieval or
Yeah,
something.
they had him in one of the betas.
Yeah, he was named Mirror Knight. But if you're playing online, the boss can actually summon other players. You're not going to see it, but he summons NPCs normally through his shield.
And he's a dick.
Yeah, and he can summon other players. Although every time I've done it, I got summoned into a fight with like somebody who had summoned two friends, and it was just a gank fest on my butt, and I was like, well, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, and then they heal the boss.
Yeah. So people argue that the rapier is better for this fight. It probably is because you get faster hits in, but whatever. I don't know. I just like this string leg sword.
If you also try to fight him with magic, it's a real pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah,
We're
yeah.
not doing it here, obviously.
Oops. Yeah, his shield just reflects magic, and
His
oh,
shield
good,
is huge.
good. I set up the. We've got red tearstone range here. Unless I die, that would be bad.
Exactly what you meant to do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
damage boosting, dude.
Oh fuck. Okay, he's gonna. This is where he
He's
starts
gonna kill
summoning, but we'll kill him before he
It takes
does.
them like 10 seconds to summon anyway,
Yeah.
so it's like a good spot to get a lot of hits off.
Yeah, normally I kill him before that even starts to happen. But alright.
Suddenly brightness.
I'm using one of these random
You're killing
consumables.
Can you hook a
I
sunbro up?
I don't control
I
the
feel like
sun.
praising the sun right now.
Hook a sunbro up.
Oh, is that the wrong way?
Hold on. Oh, I was gonna. Can we reflect the light? Never mind, I missed it.
Oh shit.
I was gonna praise it on stream.
Justin.
Yeah, like, can we get praise the sun?
Press. Excellent. Alright, this area, when I first played through the game, I was like,
reflecting the sun's
nobody will ever speedrun this
20
game
seconds.
because of this area, but
time. Twitch.
there are some
Of the quality
really easy ways to get through this area.
source.
There's
So
a
that's
lot
good.
of different strats for this part.
Yeah, my favorite strat in this area is sneaky strats, which
Oh,
you'll
full,
see.
full and everything.
That was good.
Oh.
You.
Alright.
Yeah.
Justin.
Huh?
Sunglasses?
No.
Dealing with it.
Justin.
Down with it.
Justin.
Yes.
It was perfect.
Was it?
On stream, yes.
Yeah,
it was
thank you.
absolutely perfect.
Was there any sun? Was there an aura of sun?
I mean, it's on low.
Oh, what was his face? Yeah.
That's perfect.
He's whiter than a Twilight vampire right now.
Alright, all these enemies run like as fast or faster than you, and they attack super fast, and they're really dicks. And to make it worse, in the next area, there's casters that can see you basically from as far as they can load in, and they shoot homing spells that all crisscross and wreck your butt.
Didn't they nerf that though?
Slightly. I didn't even notice it, honestly. But yeah, it's really annoying. So you're running through this entire area. See that castaway in the distance? She
And
sees me.
some of them are in really bad spots where you can't immediately reach them either.
Yeah, and then there's these lizards that will just gather around and
People
bleed
play
you,
fun
and
with
it's
you.
annoying as shit. Excuse me!
Oh.
I need to get through here. Thank you.
I'm
Alright,
here for the party.
yeah. The worst part is they put a fog gate, so one of those transition doors, with like 2 of the fast melee guys and a caster that heals them, and like 3 other sorceresses that cast these right around it. But there's kind of the best strategy ever to get past them that we will see in a bit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
The
gonna go left.
yeah.
The left strat's real good.
Yep. We just go over here. There's also, to make matters even worse, there's a lot of just falls in this area that you can barely discern what is like
You have to
drops
look very
and
carefully on the water.
what is. Ugh. I'm gonna take a break here. This is a safe spot, so I'm just gonna top off. Alright. So there's a caster to my right now. There's one there looking at me, shooting. We're not going to kill that one. We're going to kill this one up here. And then
You can be sneaky.
we need... Oh, she missed me. Good.
Nice.
Alright, so I'm going to need everybody to be very quiet. Shh. So there's some guys right there. It's okay. Don't breathe. Ow. Ow. There, that's sneaky strats. So for whatever reason they don't hear you there. And it's hilarious because we had so many other strategies that were just like, oh man, run, aggro them, like jump away, and then kill this dude and do this, and it was just like, no, just fucking walk past them. It's way easier.
And Trade was like, someone quick, donate.
Yeah, you don't even need any items for that, do you?
So those asshole mushrooms will break your equipment, but not fast enough that like it only affected the one ring that one of the rings that I wear. Like there's different durability levels for them. What the fuck? So I had to just take off that one ring. I'll put it back on over here. Boop. And then the next boss is the weirdest boss in any game ever. That's not true, but it's pretty damn weird. It's a singing frog foreskin boss. Yeah,
Feels
we'll see.
basically-
There you go. So it's singing frog skeleton foreskin boss that
Sings a song.
I don't know.
Oh,
What the hell? Dude?
Yeah, see, it's foreskin.
Oh.
Just gonna hide. And the boss is actually pretty trivial, but it's really weird.
I do like the character design in this game. They have some pretty
There's
unique stuff.
There's some
They
weird
look like
shit.
horror movie
Yeah,
monsters or something.
you can only hit it when its foreskin is retracted. I don't know.
When it's fully erected.
Alright. Should be it. Alright, cool.
Oh, you went limp.
Yeah. So this area, I did a challenge run of this called we called it the Olympic torch run because you can get a torch that you can hold in your left hand, and you can pick up more torches throughout the game, and everyone is 5 minutes for everyone. And if you roll in water or something like that, it puts the torch out, and various things like that. So we just made a challenge to have the torch lit pretty much from bonfire to bonfire all the way through the game. And so I had to do that whole stupid spellcaster area with no rolling, and it was fun. It was a time. Okay. The next area has the speedrunner Death Valley before the boss. It's this big undead crypt. This is like the most intimidating looking room ever, but everything does like no damage, so I don't know why. Like all this shit flying at you, it's just like tiny bits of damage. They usually shoot a lot more at you too.
Yeah, those guys wear down your durability if they hit you too much.
Oh, really? That makes sense.
That's why they don't hit too hard.
Crunch. Alrighty. Put a bonfire here for safety. Nothing too special about this area. There are NPCs that will invade you throughout the game, but if I go quickly enough, she'll invade me, but I'll get out of her aggro radius, and then she'll just stand there until I get far enough away, and then she despawns. Oh,
here.
let's see. Nah, she knows I'm here. So unfortunately, I have to bait these double shield bastards out while also dealing with this happening. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
That can go a lot worse. This is a shortcut. Yeah, this goes like right to the bonfire that I touched in case I die. So this is the speedrunner fuck you valley where if you run through here, it summons like there's this little guy that rings a bell if you don't kill him, and it summons a bunch of like caster undead dudes. And they specifically like programmed a new AI that is like guard, so these guys will like do their best to attack you and not move beyond this fog gate. However, I made him fall off there, and we're just gonna hope that this guy. Okay, this should be good. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Wow.
So just barely.
You get iframes on the very last.
Yeah,
part of
like
that.
right as you start entering. And then this boss, his hammer is a big bell, and he hits super hard. Oops. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'll heal. He has like, especially if he does like a two-handed overhead attack, it's really hard, and then later he'll buff up so he does more damage. But a lot of his attacks are easy to cheese. He's buffing now. Sure, I'll throw this. Why not? I have it. Dog snore %. Oh, I thought I hit the roll button. I did not. I'm gonna try and be safe here.
Yeah, this boss will try to trick you to roll left or right when you sometimes should go forward.
Alright. He's gonna, yeah. Oh, he didn't follow up. That's weird. Alright. He should be, yeah, we'll just yellow it. This
There you
way.
go.
Nice.
Alright. So here we pick up. There's a lot of lore to this game, but you never learn it because you have to find it out for yourself. Basically, this is the king of the land, and there he's walking around as an undead dude because reasons. But you pick up his ring, which gives you access to certain doors, and which get you into the later part of the game. So that's where we're gonna go now. Put on that ring. There we go. The king ring.
The ring sting.
The ring sting.
Sting ring.
Sting ring.
I feel like bathroom door.
No, I can't go human. So these doors take forever to open.
Very nice. Not bad.
I think the first thing that I really liked about this game was how smoothly you can spin in circles. 'Cause that's like my favorite thing to do in third-person games. You just spin in circles.
That's why you started.
They never look natural or normal. They're just like characters so off balance. There's normally this really kind of cool badass dragon skeleton little in-game cutscene thing. Not cutscene, but just it plays itself out where it like spawns and you're like holy shit and then it charges at you, but we're just gonna skip it because cool guys don't look at explosions or something like that. Something
Can it
happened.
kill you, or is it just a...
I think it can kill you. It deals
I think
damage.
it can, like,
Yeah.
push you out of bounds and kill you.
Oh really? I haven't
I've
seen
had that
that.
happen
That's
once.
awesome.
But it only does it once, so you only get like one chance to do it.
So this is the Kool-Aid room, Kool-Aid Man room. And you'll see why.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Somebody was asking about one of the emotes in chat, and I said it was an ogre, and that's these guys here. Oh yeah! And then the best part is the game is super trolly, and you're like, okay, cool. Well, let's get through this area, open this door, and then we'll open this door. But you don't want to open that door because
It's
Kool-Aid
a
Man
beginner's trap there.
number 2.
Oh yeah.
And this is RNG the boss.
Oh gosh, yes.
This boss can just decide to fly in the air, and especially his melee, you just can't do anything about it. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Yes, good.
Nice.
Stomps are like the best thing that he can do. Oh. Now he just... Oh, he didn't actually breathe. Weird. Melee. Yes. Wow. Okay, that's fine. Wait, is he just dropping again? What the fuck? Oh, now he's going away.
Almost a good pattern.
Yeah. I've never...
wait it out.
I don't think I've ever gotten him to stay on the ground until he was dead.
Yeah, sometimes when you're far away, he just goes straight up almost off the bat.
I can try and prompt him to do a fire breath right here. No, but he's doing melee stuff, so that's great. Oh, okay. That was actually a really good fight.
RNG, this was with you today.
That fight can take, 30 seconds, or it can take, literally 5 minutes, because he'll just fly constantly. Cool. So, I'm prepping for this next area. There's a jump. We call it the Ella jump, at least I do, because the guy that found it, his name is Ella Jazz, and he's a Swedish Dark Souls 2 runner. Shout outs. But this whole next area is like this big outdoor... It looks really cool, but it takes a long time to run through, so there's kind of a really risky jump that skips 80% of it.
I gotta call everyone here back when I get home.
Yeah,
I
it's
always
about-
like getting to this part when I played. It always looks so cool.
Yeah, this is one of the coolest areas in the game, in my opinion. There's tons of dragons and dragon eggs and
More dragons.
more dragons. Floating cliffs for whatever reason.
Do you fight the ancient dragon in any set?
No.
Okay. I do remember getting lost a lot here.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't want anything to do with the ancient dragon after you talk to it. At least for any percent.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go through here, and then there's a bridge off in the distance there. That's like where we want to go. And normally you have to go kind of right and go around all these platforms. But there's a super risky jump here. I want to run away for it a bit. Okay,
Nice.
there we go. And that skips a shit ton.
You gotta go like 2 different other islands there to
Yeah.
get to it.
This bridge, it makes you walk slowly, and if you stay on it long enough, there's dragons will come and knock out the bridge and you die. But I've actually never seen it happen. They showed it off like in gameplay trailers or whatever, and you're like,
I've never
oh
seen
shit, cool. But I never saw it when I played. And then somebody was like, oh yeah, you gotta stay on there for a minute. And it's like, well, who's gonna do that? It's sightsee. Those mace guys are the most overpowered things in the game. They basically have infinite stamina, and they will just swing at you till you're dead.
These guys right here too.
These guys
Are
suck. You can
assholes.
manipulate this guy. Hopefully he does. Yes, he's going away,
The Hammer
which is good.
Brothers good.
I always, for some reason, I call that guy going to the grocery store for some reason. You pick up
He'll
some.
go straight after you, or he'll just go to the staircase.
Yeah. He's gonna pick up some skim milk and bread. I'll be right back.
Right. Nice.
And this staircase is ass as well. These guys do a lot of damage.
Oh.
Nope.
Nice.
That dude that jumped at me can actually very randomly will decide to follow you all the way here and can kill you real quick, but most of the time he doesn't. I saw somebody's run die because they were like, "Oh, here he comes!" I guess because that exact same thing happened, except he died. All right, so we're almost done here. We talked to the dragon. We got an item that lets us enter memories from the past, and so we're gonna enter a memory and kill a giant lord, and then get an item that helps us in the present. Yeah. Lore. Let's see.
Just don't click anything.
And this door takes forever again.
Yeah.
Click something. Okay.
Doors.
Well,
Best
go out of
doors.
the game.
Alt F4,
Oh, I was
that
supposed to
makes
use
sense.
ooze on the mirror knight.
Oh, just
Whatever.
mess around a lot.
Shake the mouse.
That's a checkpoint here. There's a bunch of these trees that you can enter memories of giants.
They're not trees, they're giants.
They're giant trees. They're tree giants.
Giant lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
there's a setup for this guy where you could get a bunch of souls and just keep farming him, but they
Oh,
nerfed
yeah.
that.
There's kind of an amazing thing with the old any percent or the old patch. So like while you're running here, like the statue of something falls off and like rolls and kills
It
all
can
the
one
stuff on
shot
here.
you if you stand in it.
Yeah, it'll one shot you. But the old any percent had a way to boost yourself, your speed, like a shit ton, and you could boost ahead of the head, and it would aggro the boss, and the head would fall on him and deal like 80% of his HP. Well, not 80%, but it was a lot. This boss is stupid because you just look at his feet and you learn how to tell what he's doing by his feet. It's not that stupid, but if you're not good with working the camera, you're just staring at a wall or his
Yeah.
groin the whole time.
This guy hits like a truck too if you're not careful.
Yeah. Alright, what should we go here? Alright, and then we just got 2 more bosses left that are back to back. The last boss of the game is arguably like the easiest boss in the game. It's kind of a silly fight, but
I mean, if you don't pay attention to the quote-unquote story, you don't have no idea who she is or what she has to do with it.
yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of lore behind it.
Yeah, or why she appears. Like, if you can come here and fight the boss I'm about to fight earlier in the game, and the last boss won't appear. You'll just kill them and you'll be like, all right, this room's empty now, so I'll never come back here again. And
People on a blind one would get stuck there.
yeah, exactly. She only spawns after you've killed that giant lord that I just killed. Hidden lore, best lore. I'm actually going to summon an NPC. It is faster to do so, and
You have an effigy to burn?
oh shit.
Yeah, you don't.
Well, I guess we're not summoning an NPC then. So it'll be a little more tricky this way. But this boss is basically you have to kill them both at the same time, and there's 2. Yeah, I should have mentioned there were 2 enemies first. That would make more sense. But they have completely separate AIs, so you have to either be really patient or really risky, and neither is really good for speed. So
Make it interesting.
One of them
Make
has
it
about like half the
interesting.
health the other one does.
huh?
One of them has a lot more health than
Oh. Yeah, I always kill the white one
the
first.
Watcher.
Yeah, Watcher. She's she's not a girl actually.
We don't know.
People say that she is a guy. I don't care. It's a boss. It's a computer game. Thanks. But they have really annoying attacks, and they really like to alternate their attacks so that what the fuck? Come on.
You usually wait till one just starts blocking and try to hit the other one.
Yeah.
And if they both block, then they're just assholes.
Yeah. Alright. I like getting this one to like half-ish health and then maybe hitting the other one a few times. Damn it. Now they're alternating. God. Yep.
Where's that?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go get an effigy real quick and... Huh?
It's too dark now.
Oh, yeah. Nah, that's cool.
Almost done with the run here.
Yeah, we're right at the end. I'll just peach out and get an effigy. It's much easier when you summon a guy because he just...
He's just a tank.
A lot of times he'll draw the aggro and you can just wail away on a boss.
The guy he's going to summon has a shitload of health too.
Yeah. He just tanks while you DPS. I don't know if this is the closest effigy. It's probably not, but it's one I thought of, so we'll go do it. Oh, look, there's all that gear I dropped earlier.
It's fine.
You should wear it. For lore reasons. I don't know.
Imported tunic.
Sweet. No, wait, that's different gear. That's actually way too heavy. Oh, this gear just dropped around here.
Pantless.
Pantless strats. Right.
Right in here.
The last like 3 or so runs of this I've done, it were deathless, so I didn't even have to worry about popping an effigy for the summons or anything. Unfortunately, every time you die to that boss or the last boss, you have to wait for the stupid door to open again, which takes forever. If you've never played a Dark Souls game, they have like the most convoluted way of doing multiplayer interaction ever. So
Pantsless percent.
just
Oh yeah,
I just
pants.
wouldn't ask questions. Actually, we're just gonna wear the head.
He's got a monocle.
Yeah, perfect. Classy. Keep it classy. Glad I didn't use my gold pine resin. Or did I? I don't remember if I did.
You didn't the first time? Okay.
Fair enough. I knew it was destined to fail. There are really risky speedrun strats for this boss that you can actually get one of them to fall off a ledge, but it's kind of heavily RNG dependent and very positional dependent, and it's super risky, and you need a shield, which I've got one, but I don't have the stats to use it, so would not help very well. Alright, so we're gonna summon our friend Ben Hart of
Oh, Ben
Hugo.
Hart. He's a dumbass.
Yes, you got
Alright. I'm gonna just kind of run around and flail until he gets enough aggro on one of them.
Yeah, when he summons an NPC, they just take their time going through the mist.
Yeah. Oops. I think they fixed this boss because it used to be that the Throne Watcher could actually just like one-shot you like randomly, kind of inconsistently with the same attack. There you go. She's
There we
buffing. No! Ah! You asshole! You are meant to die. Alright, there we go. So she'll stay down there until this guy dies or he resurrects her. But you usually have a decent amount of time. Oh, he got
Yeah, as
staggered.
long as you get the damage, he's like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be able to resurrect.
There we go, and he's buffing now like a jerk, so cool. And we need to actually get rid of Ben Hart. Otherwise, it scales up. When you summon people for bosses, it scales up their health and damage. Or I don't think might not be health. Resistances for sure, though. So we need him out of here so the boss has less health.
He did a job.
This boss has a gimmick where it's going to spawn these curse orbs that just constantly channel curse on you, which it's different from Dark Souls 1. Just chill over there. In Dark Souls 1, curse, if you got cursed, it would insta-kill you, and then you would permanently have like 50% HP. But in this, it just lowers your max HP. I'm going to try and bait her into doing those attacks with heals. But this is pretty much the fight. Oh shit. Come on. Her melee attacks do hit pretty damn hard. So it's better to stay away if you can. Okay, there we go, good.
What's that?
You ready on time?
Oh yeah. It's
Is
gonna
it
be
defocused, do you know?
No, you can just hit space.